Step on up, it's time to read a story now. Super awesome fun you'll see. Come on in, the story's round the corner now. Super awesome story time with me. Hello everyone, it's Crystal here from Super Awesome Story Time. I am so excited to read another story with you all today. I wonder what today's story might be about. But before we find out, I thought that maybe we could sing a little song and get our bodies moving and grooving. What do you think? Oh, fantastic. I thought we could sing a song called Do Your Ears Hang Low? So if you know the words, sing along. Otherwise, follow along with me. Okay, here we go. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you toss them over your shoulder like a regimented soldier? Do your ears hang low? Amazing. Okay, shall we try it again? All right, here we go. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you toss them over your shoulder like a regimented soldier? Do your ears hang low? Wonderful. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Oh, that was amazing. Well, my arms are feeling very warm. Shall we shake our whole bodies? Are you ready? Shake up high, shake down low, shake to the side, shake to the other side, and shake all about. Oh, that's good. I am feeling very warm. How about you? Amazing. Now, before we find out what today's story is about, should we have a little guess? Oh, wonderful. Okay, what do you think today's story might be about? Oh, maybe it's about that. Oh, yes, maybe about that too. What do I think it's about? Oh, I think today's story might be about the sun. A big, giant sun that circles the earth, and one day it meets the moon, and they have a nice cup of tea. Oh, this is a delicious cup of tea. Maybe that's what it's about. Or maybe it is about, what about a shark? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe it's about a shark who is the king of the sea, and he goes and meets Ariel the mermaid, and they go on an adventure together, swimming through the ocean. Maybe that's what it's about. But I know I'm ready to find out. How about you? Oh, fantastic. All right. Let's have a look what's behind the story pillow. Ooh, my Rainforest Classroom. Amazing. Oh, well, there is some water there. Maybe we might find an ocean in this book after all. Wow. Oh, this looks very cool. Look at that forest and all those awesome animals. I wonder who that is there. And on a bed. In the middle of the forest. Oh, I'm very excited to find out what it's about. All right, are you ready to find out? Okay, here we go. My Rainforest Classroom by Stuart French. When Dad turns out my nightlight, the moon opens his wide eyes and the walls of my bedroom begin to disappear beneath the vines and the night. Wow, look at that big, bright, shiny moon. The vines climb and wind their way through my doorway, down the staircase, beyond the front garden, and away to the distant horizon, beyond where my eyes can see. Wow! Check it out! His bed has become a part of what looks like a forest. Forest vines way above the city. An owl lands at the foot of my bed, and his eyes are as large as the moon's. "Let me tell you a story, Charlie," he says as my bed lifts under the river that begins to flow through my room. Wow! Imagine that! A wise owl landing at the end of your bed. I wonder what the story might be about. These vines and birds and rivers, and these lions and tigers and lizards, they were here before all of us. They have seen the world in all its colours, fished gently in all its streams, and jumped between the branches of its trees. They want to show you just why. Welcome to our Rainforest Classroom. Wow, a rainforest classroom! Check out those bright colours. The lizards, the lions, the tigers and bears, oh my! They're all there. Wow. The river rises higher beneath my bed and fish begin to jump over me. They splash and squirm and jump and dive as my bed begins to float away. It drifts over my bedroom walls and rushes down the street, dancing on the rapids and surfing between the tall buildings of the city. The rainforest has climbed over everything and the fern leaves have almost reached the moon. There's Charlie, surfing on his mattress as the ferns and the trees grow taller and taller and taller. Boop, 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 boop. This is what it looked like before you were here, says the owl, flying smoothly above me as my bed flows faster and faster down the river. The animals were everywhere, and the plants were their home, and the river ran cool and fast. The river rises and rises, and the highest of the buildings disappear. More birds gather in the canopies of the trees, and the moon begins to smile. It's beautiful, isn't it? Smiles the owl, landing on my shoulder and blinking his warm and yellow eyes. Wow, that looks beautiful. Look at all those wonderful colours of nature. We sail further down the river and the platypus swim beside me. White rhinoceros stand calmly by the riverside and the Tasmanian tigers gaze from the hilltops. Your people hunted all of them, you know, sighs the owl, brushing his wings over the largest white rhino as he swoops past its horn. Wow, look at the white rhinoceros, the beautiful platypus in the water, and the Tassie devils having lots of fun playing around. I wave to the happy animals as we rush towards a giant waterfall in the middle of the trees. It gushes and rushes and hisses and hums as we sail over its edge and down to the ocean below. Whoa! Splash! Look at the waterfall gushing and rushing as Charlie goes swimming on down it. And there's the owl, not far in front. Can you see all the fishies swimming? There they are. We dive deep to the ocean floor, where the coral is vivid and bright, and the fish chase and dart and play. Welcome, beams the orca as she rolls through the ice-cool water. The wise owl told me you were coming, and he told me just why. Welcome to our ocean classroom. Wow! How beautiful is that big orca? And there's Charlie swimming down to the bottom of the ocean. I don my scuba mask and the bubbles form and pop and swell. I catch hold of the orca's dorsal fin as she pushes and weaves through the water, the moon letting his lights guide our way. This is what my home is like, smiles the orca, proudly carrying me through the coloured fish and the vivid greens and blues of the sea kelp. Isn't the orca's home beautiful? That must be the sea kelp there, and all the brightly coloured fishes. And there's Charlie, holding onto her fin. Wow, the ocean is truly spectacular. It's like another world down here, I ponder, remembering the orcas in their man-made pools, dancers on their backs and their dorsal fins bent over in sadness. Oh, I wonder what Charlie's thinking of here. It looks like this must be a whale in captivity, not out in the wild, in the deep blue ocean like the other orca was, happy in his home, or her home. We swim to the surface, where the wise owl flies above a small squirrel perched on his back. "What have you learned, Charlie?" questions the owl, the squirrel holding a notepad to mark down my answers. "That the world was once more beautiful, even more than I ever knew. That it was made of even more colours than every pot of paint below my easel, and that the animals only ever wanted humans to be kind," I reply. "Very good, Charlie," nods the owl, as the squirrel scribbles eagerly on his notepad. "And what next, Charlie?" the owl continues, adjusting his eyeglass with the feathers of his wings. There are some very good lessons that Charlie learnt in his rainforest and ocean classroom. To be kind to animals and to take care of nature. "I will invite everyone to my rainforest classroom," I say, "and I will swim with them through the river and down the face of the waterfall, and I will hold their hands as they dive deep into the ocean classroom, surfing gently on the tails of the orca and her friends. I will tell them to be kind to the animals and to love this planet that we share." Look at that. There's Charlie taking all his friends on a rainforest and ocean adventure down into the classroom like he went with his owl friend. Isn't that amazing? And they're all learning how to be kind to the animals and to look after our nature, our forest and our oceans. That's awesome. But most of all, I will tell them to ensure they're home in time for tea. Oh, look, there he is with Mum, Dad, looks like it might be his baby brother or sister, and Grandma having a cuppa and a bicky. Very important. But can you see the pictures of Charlie in the frame? Bop, bop, bop. There he is down in his ocean classroom, and there on the river forest with his friends. Isn't that amazing? And I think that is the end. Oh, what a wonderful book. Did you enjoy that as well? Have you ever been to a forest or a river or an ocean or explored around nature? Oh, you have? Isn't it beautiful? Which one's your favourite? Oh, I know it's hard to pick just one, isn't it? But how lucky we are to be surrounded by all of this beautiful nature, even in our backyards, the trees, the birds whistling, and the ocean swimming with the fishes, and maybe in the forest we might see some monkeys, depending on where we are in the world, and how important it is to take care of our animal friends and to look after the ocean and the rivers, keeping them nice and clean, because we're sharing the world with all our animal friends too. It's important to be kind and look after one another, isn't it? Oh, what a special book. Speaking of animals, I think I know a song just about that. Let me find my ukulele. Whoop! I found my ukulele. Now this song that we're going to sing is about lots of different animals, just like some of the ones we saw in this fabulous book, My Rainforest Classroom. But before we sing, I thought that we could warm up our beautiful singing voices. What do you think? Wonderful. Well, why don't we warm up our voices to rainforest, the word rainforest. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Rainforest, 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 rain. Oh, I'm feeling very warm. How about you? Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Now, this song that we're going to sing is called Like the Animals Do. So, please dance along, sing along if you like, and just have a wonderful time. Here we go. Did you know that all of nature was here before you and me? The birds and flowers, monkeys high up in the trees. Come along through the green, green forest and monkey about with me, swinging happily vine to vine in harmony, harmony. like a jellyfish, and all of the other cool moves. Maybe some fishes. Were you being some monkeys? How wonderful. Oh, thank you so much for moving and grooving along. And thank you so much for reading this wonderful book with me, my Rainforest Classroom. Oh, it was so wonderful learning about nature and how to be kind to our friendly animal friends and to our nature surrounding us. Thank you so much for reading along. Oh, and speaking of wonderful things, check out this wonderful artwork that I received. Ooh! This beautiful painting here is by Fatime, and she has drawn a beautiful rainbow person. Isn't that incredible? With red, whites and blues, hands up to the sky. Yay! Oh, they look very, very, very happy with a big smiley face. I absolutely love it. And check out this butterfly and a beautiful flower, just like in nature. How wonderful and perfect to go along with our story. Thank you so much, Fatime. I love it. And check out this next incredible artwork. Ooh! This amazing drawing here is by Joaquin, and he has drawn an amazing abstract face. It kind of reminds me of a famous painter called Picasso. He used to paint things just like this. I love it. It is so unique, with a purple face, big eyes, a nose, and a mouth in a different spot. How wonderful, Joaquin. I love how you've made a face look completely different and super cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Joaquin. And check out this next awesome artwork. Ooh! This wonderful painting here is by Mohammed, and he has drawn a beautiful landscape of some mountains, 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains, a sun, a cloud, 2 clouds, and some water. Do you think that might be a river? Maybe that's a waterfall, just like in the book, coming down from the mountains to a village where there are some houses there at the bottom of the mountain. That is amazing. Again, all about nature. How perfect for the book that we just read. I love the bright colors that you've used, Mohammed. It's awesome. And check out this next incredible artwork. Ooh! This fantastic drawing here is by Talin, and she has drawn a wonderful person here with some purple hair and again a kind of rainbow dress, similar to Fatime, except this one has some pinks, some purples, some corals, oh, a different color pink, maybe a pastel pink, and some beautiful pink flowers with a bright sunshine up above. Oh, and maybe that's some water. Look at that, nature is all around us and in all of these beautiful works of art. Thank you so much, Talin, for sharing. I love this, and I love all of the other artworks too. So thank you so much, Talin, again with those wonderful works of nature here. And Mohammed, more nature. Joaquin, whoop, with some humans that you can find in nature. And Fatime with another awesome human as well, a rainbow that you might see up in the sky. Oh, isn't that incredible? Thank you so much to all of you for sharing this incredible artwork. I feel so very, very lucky every time I get to see and share all of your awesome art creations. If you would like to share your incredible artwork on Super Awesome Storytime, I would love to see it. Just take a picture of whatever it is that you're creating and send it on through to me, and I will make sure to share it on the next Super Awesome Storytime. And if you're wondering where you can find Super Awesome Storytime, you can find it on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So please like, follow and subscribe. I would love to see you there. And in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye! Step on up, it's time to read a story now. Super awesome fun you'll see. Come on in, the story's round the corner now. Super awesome story.